Hello everyone! Today on Vinky's Gaming Thoughts, how to convert from one timeline to another timeline to search any date. So any date that is written in any timeline, you can convert it to any of the other timelines if that's what you want to do. And I've been having fun figuring out the calculations. Some of them are a little bit more elaborate than others. Some of them are pretty straightforward. So if you find a codex entry and see a date written in either TE, Tevinter Imperium years, in FA, the founding of Arlathan, timeline years, or in the Chantry dates, I wanted to know how to find the equivalent in the other timeline dates. So here is how you can do it. So as a quick recap, between each calendar years, there is a certain amount of years difference. Between the elven timeline and the Tevinter timeline, there's 6,405 years. Between the elven and Chantry timelines, there's 7,600 years. And between the Tevinter and Chantry timelines, there are 1,195 years. So TE to FA, Tevinter to elven. Since the elven timeline came first, since the elves existed first, you simply add 6,405 years. So from any Tevinter year to elven years. From Tevinter to Chantry Ancient, you just subtract 1,195 years. So up until now, it's pretty straightforward. Now, to calculate into the Chantry's ages, it gets a bit tricky and requires some additional conversion. The Chantry has no zero. It has no 0 year, thus proven when calculating 1,195 TE minus 1,025 TE, which is the Chantry founding in 1-1 divine, minus the year of Andraste's death in minus 170 ancient, the result is 170 years. Same thing when you take 7,600 FA and subtract 7,430, the same events, it gives 170. So there is no year 0 for between ancient and the divine age. So then we know there are 100 years in each age. So 1 to 100 divine, 1 to 100 towers, etc. However, since there's no year 0, from 1 to 100 in divine, that makes only 99 years. Thus proven when calculating this in this way that I figured out. So take 100 divine, minus 1 from the first year, using the founding of the Chantry again, which is 99, plus 100 for the second age, plus 10, which makes 310 towers, date of the date of the third blight, which totals 109 years. Now take the dates in TE or FA for the third blight of either 1404 TE or 7809 FA and subtract the year of the Chantry's founding, 1,199 TE or 7604 FA, and you get 109 years, not 110 for 310. So the great thing about the ages is that they're all numbered, so we don't have to know their names by heart. We can just say third age, fourth age, even if we don't know the name of the age, because they're all numbered before the actual year. So tower, divine, dragon, exalted, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all numbered. You will see 944 dragon, not 44 dragon. So 9th age, 44th year. So to connect from TE to Chantry, you still subtract 1,195. Then from the result, subtract 99 for the first age. And then separate the first digit from the other 2 digits. And I'm just going to put a little graph for you guys. So 110 becomes 1, and 10. Add 2 to your first digit, and there you have it. 310 for the third age. 10th year. If the result gives 100, therefore 1 and 0, 0, then it would be either 300 or 2100. Since there's no year 0, it would probably be 2100. But it's a little unclear the way they make it. I'm trying to bring clarity to it, so hopefully I'm succeeding on that. I presume it's the latter. It's really unconfirmed. And you always add 2 to the first digit. What if the starting point is FA, Arlathan, the elven timeline? So from FA to TE, you simply subtract 6,405 years all the time. And we can see this in the example, 7809 FA from the third blight minus 6405 equals 1404 TE, which coincides with the dates that we explored in the previous video. 4500 FA, the arrival of humans, minus 6405 equals negative 1905 TE. So this confirms it. Now from FA to Chantry years, it's the same principle as when converting from TE to Chantry years, but the amount of years to subtract are simply different. So take 4500 FA, subtract 7600, it equals negative 3100, 3100. And we all know negatives are ancient. What about ages? So take 7809 FA, third blight, minus 7600, it gives 209. So once again, subtract 99, separate the first digit, add 2 to the first digit. You always add 2 to the first digit, and you get 310. So now, what about converting from Chantry years? So ancient to Tevinter, simply add 1195 to any ancient year. So negative 170 ancient, Andraste's death, plus 1195 equals 1025 TE. Ancient to FA, same thing, except the years, the difference is different, obviously. So add 7600 to any ancient year. Negative 170 ancient plus 7600 is 7430 FA. What about ages? It's a bit trickier, but it's a similar principle as converting to ages. Now we're converting from ages. So you take the first digit of the age, like in 310 Towers, and subtract 1 to give how many hundreds of years. So 310, take 3, subtract 1, you get 2. So because it's the third age, it's not 310 years. We're in the third years, but we haven't hit 300 years yet. So similar to our century system, it's always one more than the 100th of the year. So 2018, 21st century. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Then we know there's no year 0, because of the first age, in accordance with the other ages, has 99 years. The other ages have 100 years, but the first age, it's as though there's 99 years. So you subtract 1 from the other two digits. Again, subtracting 1. So 10 minus 1 equals 9. Put them together, 209. And then for TE, add 1195. And for FA, add 7,600. All right, so let's, for example, take 942 Dragon, the year of Corypheus's defeat. It goes like this. 9 minus 1 equals 8. 42 minus 1 equals 41. 841 plus 1,195 equals 2036 TE. 841 plus 7,600 equals 8441 FA. And voila! You have conversions. Now you're equipped with the mathematical tools and formulas to convert from any timeline to any other timeline of Dragon Age history and lore. Any Dragon Age date to any other calendar timeline slash date slash calendar slash timeline, however you want to call it. And hopefully I was able to make it clear enough, but you know, and you can refer to the previous video that has the dates of the main events that I'm using as an example. And you can try out these calculations yourself to get familiar with them. So I had a lot of fun. It's an idea that popped into my head, so I took some time, did some conversions, did some calculations, explored, and I mean, math is not my forte, but Dragon Age is my obsession, so I wanted to figure this out. Now we can convert any codex entry date to any other timeline if we want. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. This was really like fangirling type of video. So like this video if you like it. If you want me to convert specific dates and you don't want to have to worry about these complicated conversions, let me know what dates you want me to convert. I'll convert them for you. Let me know in the comments below. And like this video if you like it, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. More Dragon Age stuff coming soon. And I'll see you all soon, obviously. Maseranas. Be sure to check out some of my other stuff. Gaming, drinks, parodies, and some random silly stuff. You can also join in on the fun on Patreon for some exclusive content. Thanks for tuning in.